What is going on, everyone? I'm Nux Pro, and welcome to part 2 of the Ultimate Moon 2-player 30-plus round strategy. We are currently on round number 6, and me and Baseball are going to our strategy points, and I apologize for the gigantic gap in part 1 and part 2, but Hurricane Irene decided to come up the East Coast and knock out our power for about 3 or 4 days, so I was unable to upload a video. I'm actually re-recording this while the power is out because my battery in my laptop is still full, and I keep going to places where you can use laptops to charge it, and their connection is awful, so to upload a video at like Panera Bread is almost impossible. So how it sucks without electricity, I must say. You don't know until you just don't have it, and you should be very appreciative of what you have, because I just learned that without power, life sucks. So be grateful for what you have. But anyway, back to the strategy. You can see I'm on the top. I am in the biodome, or the green room. In Baseball is at the rock outside on the moon, which I'm on the moon, but you know, he's actually outside, not in a dome. So let's talk about what everyone's gonna need for weapons and perks. For perks, both people want to have Jug. Second perk I suggest would be Mule Kick, just because the more ammo you have, the longer you will survive, at least in theory, and if you do it right, that should hold true. And then I see Stamina Up as not being a big deal to have, because the biodome, it depends. For someone in the biodome, if you stop the excavator from crashing to the biodome, it's just going to be normal speed. So that's the only time I would suggest using Stamina. But the person outside going around the rock, I would not say Stamina would be worth it. But if the excavator does crash into the biodome, then I would suggest using Stamina. So that's the take on Stamina. It just depends on the situation. And I'm on the fence about should you let the biodome break or not, because it is easier to hoard and just kill and do whatever with the zombies coming at you slow and hopping, but also at the same time it's kind of annoying. So it's just personal preference. I think either way you should be fine. And the next perk, Deadshot Daiquiri, we do not need it. Good perk, not necessary. Double tap, good perk, not necessary. Maybe in the later rounds, if you're above round 30, double tap could be more beneficial. Speed Cola, I just get for the hell of it, just because we're down here.
Wonder if this stuff makes you faster.
Would I put it on the top 4 you need? If you are on the rock, I would say yes, because of the AK-74U. So if you're in the biodome, I say Juggernog, Mule Kick, PhD Flopper, because we're all planning on getting the ray gun, and the next perk is really up to you. I would just say Speed Cola or Quick Revive. The thing about doing this is that, keep in mind, we've only played this. This was our first time doing this, so Baseball goes down a million times because he just doesn't know the map. This is his second. No, this is his first time playing it. So, get the nukes, make it go by faster. But you know, there is a way to get from the biodome to the rock without going through the whatchamacallit, whatever, the space station. You can go through the back by where PhD Flopper is, around there, and you can go that way. We haven't figured out how to do that yet because there's like one of those bounce pads there, so, and the power's been out since forever, so we haven't got a chance to figure that out. But in the event that someone goes down at the rock, you can go down there and try to save them. But the way we were doing it, we were not risking our lives because it was the first time we were playing it, and we just wanted to see what we could do. So that's the only reason I don't advise quick revive, is just because, you know, if they go down, they go down. And going through the space station is just like asking for death, because you're going to get boxed in. Unless you have a ray gun with PhD Flopper, you can try to fight your way through. But this is our first time doing it, so we weren't doing anything crazy. So a lot of the perks for being in the biodome are pretty much up to you, but I would say the 3 perks you must have are Jug, Mule Kick, and PhD Flopper. If you're on the rock, I would say definitely get Speed Cola. Speed Cola could help you a lot when reloading your AK-74U. Jug, Mule Kick, and PhD Flopper. So that's my take on the perks for at least this strategy. And let's talk about weapons. If you're going around the rock, you're using Mule Kick, you're going to have 3 weapons. I would say first one, AK-74U. Second one, ray gun. And then third one is whatever your little heart desires. You got to think you have the AK-74U, which is a point builder weapon. You can keep reloading. You can upgrade it and get your points back. You can... Ray gun's your ultimate killer. Then your next weapon is either your wave gun. You can upgrade a law. You can... you can have a upgraded Galil, HK, RPK. I would just say if you're running around the rock, you already have the AK-74U, so try to get a powerful weapon. And I would even say Mustangs and Sallies would be your best bet if you have PhD Flopper. So Mustangs and Sallies, which is the upgraded M911s, if you didn't know, 1911s, AK-74U, ray gun, biodome. I would say the best thing would be ray gun, wave gun, and in the beginning, MP5K, the issue is you have to go kind of a ways out of the way to reload it. So that's up to you. You could go light machine gun upgraded, Galil upgraded, AUG upgraded, whatever. Just a point builder, because you're gonna have the ray gun and the wave gun. But that's in the perfect scenario. The person running the rock gets the wave gun. If you guys feel comfortable, you can switch, but that's just up to you guys. So that's my take on the perks and the weapons, and I'm just going to give you some updates on... We're going to try to post the rest of the moon videos, like, you know, back to back, because of the stupid hurricane threw us off schedule. So the solo player 30-round strategy should be up, and we'll have one more part of the 2-player strategy, and that'll be it for Moon. We'll upload 5 and Ferrucht, and that's what is going on in our channel for the next few days. If you didn't know already, we have Facebook, so that's in the description. Please like us there. We put all our videos there, and sometimes we have some exclusive stuff going on there, like the Xbox guys are going to get their chance to play with us on Moon. We haven't been able to do that because of the weather, so that's going to happen. And then we also have Twitter now for the first time. We have Twitter, so you can follow us on Twitter. And that's about all we got. So let me know what you think of the map. I think it's one of the best so far. I've been hearing some mixed reviews, so let me know what you think. I think there's a lot of people that didn't even get this map because of whatever reason. They're just sick of zombies or whatever, but I think this could be the best map. I don't know, I haven't played it enough. It could be up there challenging Darius. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. I'm Nux Pro, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for Mad Moon videos. We're going to be just throwing them up now because we have our power back. So thank you for watching, peace.
Grab that arm before